Back in the day, Amanda and I used to take long-ass road trips whenever we could string a few days off. We both lived out east, Delaware, and any excuse to get the hell out of town was a good one. We'd plan our routes around restaurants that we'd seen on TV or weird Airbnbs in the middle of nowhere. Long weekends, holiday breaks, and the occasional mental health Monday that we'd call in sick for. We made it a habit to drive hundreds of miles with no real goal except fun and escape. We were in our mid-20s. Hangovers were brutal but recoverable. Every trip ended up with greasy food, sore backs, and stories that we'd never tell our mothers. I liked being the co-pilot, scrolling through playlists, reading old printed out directions from MapQuest, or watching the little TomTom GPS freak out when we took another wrong turn. Later, we upgraded to smartphones, which made travel a lot smoother at first. What used to be us just sticking to the big highways and familiar exits turned into a game. Who could find the fastest shortcut, the weirdest detour, the most backwoods route that shaved off 20 minutes? We'd zoom in on the map, pick some obscure little offshoot that looped around a mountain or snaked through farmland and give it a go. Usually, we'd end up on a gravel road surrounded by cornfields or pass through towns with one gas station and no stoplights. Sometimes it was a bust and we'd backtrack half an hour. Other times it was magic, like when we found that speakeasy in Kentucky just by chasing a shortcut off I-64. We always felt like we were onto something, like real explorers. But that one trip through West Virginia, that one changed the game. That was the one that soured us on the shortcuts. I can still remember Amanda tapping on the screen and saying, "This'll save us at least 90 minutes. Look." County Road 217 cuts right through the hills and drops us off into Charleston from the north. And I said, yeah, sure, why not? Let's roll. And God, do I wish I would have said no. The road narrowed fast. We were only 10 or 15 minutes into the shortcut and already the shoulder had disappeared. The paint on the asphalt was mostly gone now, and we hadn't seen another vehicle since we turned off the highway. I held the phone on my lap, tapping to zoom in on the blue line that we were following. Amanda had both hands on the wheel, sunglasses sliding down her nose as she squinted into the sun. "You sure this is right?" she asked me. "Yeah," I said. "Comes out just west of Charleston. Skip 3 mountain curves and a whole mess of Sunday traffic." Amanda made a face. "Just looks empty." "It's fine," I said, even though I was starting to feel a twitch in my gut.